Sri S. Yadav ji, CEO MG Motors, Krishna Sharma, Vice President Exicom and Business Head, Abhijit Sinha ji, Director ASAR, and Shegal Gupta ji, NHB के Director. And all other invitees, officials, members of media who are present here, I congratulate you all. It fills my heart with joy indescribable to be a part of this grand occasion, and which will prove a milestone in the development of our country, in the economic growth of our country. I am sure that this will bring a revolutionary change, and I take it as a proud privilege on my part to be here amongst you. मेरा हर्ष से हृदय गदगद हो जाता है जब ये क्रांतिकारी परिवर्तन का शुभारंभ में मैं अपने को शामिल करता हूँ. Our able Prime Minister, our great champion, Shri Narendra Modi ji, dreamt of a great India, a vibrant India, a dynamic India, and which can be possible only through these types of innovative movement. I am sure you people will be the creator of history. You are not to be flowed away in the wave of history. You are born to do great things, and you will create new history, new India. Swami Vivekananda once told, let new India arise from the peasant's cottage, from the frittered sailor's hut, and from the fisherman's cottage, like that. And this new India is emerging. This is the visible sign of a developing India. He further said, the first visible sign of life is growth. But I can say that all growth is not beautifying the life. Suppose there is a tumor patient or a filaria patient. You cannot say because a girl is having a very long nose or a person is having a very fatty leg that this is health. We need sustainable development. We need harmonious growth, physical growth, balanced growth of the entire body. So similarly, we not only need development but also harmonious development, because in the march of development, in the rampant markets of development, we have destroyed our environment, our biodiversity through over application of the technology. Technology is needed. Technology is not created the other day. In ancient period also we find very beautiful technology in our country. This is the land of knowledge and wisdom, science and culture, art and history, everything else. Mathematics, arithmetic, algebra, history, everything. When people in Europe and America could not dream of a school, we had big universities, Nalanda, Takshashila, Ujjaini, Kurukshetra, like that. And we had our Aranyaka Vishwavidyalayas also, where art, science, culture, everything were studied. And people from all over the world were coming to study here. Someone stayed here for life, for love. So, this is the land of knowledge and wisdom. Science emerged from this land. The zero was discovered in this land. Just imagine if zero would not have been discovered, how incomplete would have been mathematics today, how helpless would have been mathematics today. Decimal science also came into existence in this land. And medical science emerged from this land. It went through Arab traders to Europe, Greece, and gradually it enveloped the whole world. Even surgical treatment were available here thousands of years back. There are ample evidences for that. But unfortunately, due to prolonged foreign rule and oppression, our march of science and innovation stopped. And what is science? It is only critical, unbiased, unprejudiced inquiry to find out truth. It is a search for truth. And this search for truth will bring many new things which will be beneficial to human society. Now, ये एक खोज चल रहा था कि कैसे सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट करेंगे. हमारा ये बायोडाइवर्सिटी को कौन खत्म करता है? इट इज मैन. द ग्रेटेस्ट क्रिएशन ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड, इट इज मैन हु डिस्ट्रॉयज. कोरोना हैज taught us many things. Not a tiger, not elephant, nor lions are enemy to our biodiversity. It is man who spoils this biodiversity, which is very essential for our survival. मनुष्य को बंदी बना दो तो प्रकृति माचा खिलेगी, नाचेगी, मयूर रास्ता में डांस करती है, हाथी नदी में स्नान करता है. कोरोना के कारण हमारा पोल्यूशन कम हो गया है और कोरोना ने हमको बहुत कुछ सिखाया है. हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने आह्वान किया, घोर नैराश्य की वातावरण में प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इस देश को एक क्लैरियन कल दिया, वही आत्मनिर्भर भारत, वोकल फॉर लोकल प्रोडक्ट विद ग्लोबल आउटरीच. वी आर द सिटीजन्स ऑफ ए फ्री नेशन, दैट वी हैव फॉरगॉटन. We don't have self-esteem. That's why we are purchasing goods from foreign countries which has Indian alternatives. We think anything of Indian origin is bad, is not worth having. That is a very dangerous tendency within us. We should develop a sense of self-respect. I remember one incident. When Swami Ramatirtha was moving in a train in Japan, he was having his religious programs, and from one place to another he was moving in train. By that time he had a vrata, falahara vrata, nothing except fruits he was taking. But he could not find fruits. And while moving, a 12-year-old boy was sitting in his front in the train. Swami Ramatirtha was expressing his grief to himself, only saying silently, probably fruits are not available in Japan. So this boy, his face became torn red. He jumped from the train in a station and purchased a packet of fruits and came and offered, Swamiji, here are fruits for you in this packet. You can take. Swamiji told, what is the cost, my boy? You are great. Then this boy told, oh Swamiji, cost is simply this. Whenever you are returning to India, please don't say that fruits are not available in Japan. Hearing his voice, Swamiji was very much impressed by his charging patriotism. This sort of patriotism, mad patriotism is needed among common citizens, among bureaucrats, among industrialists, among engineers, doctors, everybody, among students and teachers. Because if we develop this sort of patriotism, only we can work in a proper spirit. If you work for profit motive only, you cannot do justice to the nation. If you work for your own selfishness, own selfish interest only, you cannot do justice. So it is understood that not only development but also sustainable development, harmonious growth is quite essential. We cannot live without this nature. We cannot destroy this nature. This idea came from the European concept of struggle for existence and survival of the fittest, that is explained in the Origin of Species book written by Charles Darwin. He says everywhere there is struggle, struggle and struggle. Everybody is fighting with each other and the inevitable result will be the survival of the fittest. But that is a misnomer. This is a wrong conception according to Indian thought process. Although there is struggle apparently outside, inherently there is harmony, perfect harmony. Otherwise we cannot survive. We discharge carbon dioxide, but the poison is taken by plants. Otherwise the whole world would have been burnt to ashes. And plants discharge oxygen, which is very essential for our survival, for our breathing. The prana vayu is given by a plant. There is an innate bondage, inherent bondage, divine bondage. But we cut trees mercilessly. वेदर्दी से, क्रूरता से, निष्ठुरता से हम वृक्षों को कत्ल करते हैं अपना सुविधा के लिए, लेकिन समग्र विश्व को हम विध्वंस के रास्ते पर छोड़ देते हैं. इससे प्रकृति का ये बंधन टूट जाता है. और आज इसको देखते हुए हमारा प्लास्टिक का कंजप्शन कितना होता है. वैज्ञानिकों ने ये चुनौती दिया है, चेतावनी दिया है कि 2022 तक विश्व का प्लास्टिक का लोड डबल हो जाएगा. In our water, in our salt, everywhere micro particles of plastic is available. So this will spoil our heart, lungs, everything else. This health hazard is to be avoided. So our Honorable Prime Minister declared to leave this single-use plastic, but our response is not so very enthusiastic. Although there are many scientists, many entrepreneurs who have developed alternative models, earthen bottles, steel bottles, brass bottles, copper bottles, bamboo bottles, and many other alternatives they have developed, but we are not using in big scale. We have to think over it. Only thinking will not do. We have to work according to it. Rightly they have told that reform, transform. But one thing is, that we should have a great vision, clear vision. And if you work with a vision, that will be perfect. Vision without action is illusion. Action without vision is confusion. And vision with action is perfection. And if we try for perfection, we may not be able to reach perfection, but we will achieve excellence. And what we need is excellence in every product, in every attempt. This excellence, as is told in our Shastras, Yadeva karoti sraddhaya vidyaya upanisada tadeva viryavattaram bhavati utkarshataram bhavati. How to get the excellent products? If you work with Shraddhaya, Shraddha pe Nachiketa, if you work with Vidya, technical knowledge, technical know-how, and work with wisdom, the inner depth of knowledge should be there. What for we are working? Somebody is producing paddy. If he thinks that I am producing paddy to get more profit this year, I will keep such and such bank balance, I will start a building, then his work is not super. He is adding to the national GDP, but it will not give him utmost satisfaction. If he thinks that I will work hard, I will produce more paddy because I will have to supplement the necessity of my nation. So he will be the Annadata of this nation. That will be a different concept, and this mindset will make the whole things different. It will divinize the things. Suppose you are working for a particular motive. If that motive is noble, then the entire purpose will be very noble. And with this patriotism, this patriotic thought, if you work hard, it will create miracles. Suppose there is your mother and there is your wife. You, although physically, chemically, you analyze, everything is same, but you cannot treat in the similar way. Suppose there is a national flag. A man without any patriotism will take it as a pillow cover after the freedom, after the independent day is over, and they are doing that. But a man with a sense of patriotism, with a respect for the nation, he will worship it, because this is not a piece of cloth only. This is the sign of our great freedom struggle, where many great heroes and heroines, our Krantikaris, everybody were sacrificed their life at the mother's shelter. They have sacrificed their lives with Vande Mataram at their mouth, or with fighting with the British forces, or embracing the gallows. For what? Because they love this nation, they adore this nation. Himalaya se lekar Kumarika tak, Atak se Katak tak, Saurashtra se Ganga Sagar tak, Sindhu se Brahmaputra tak, देवऋषि बंदनिया आर्य वसुंधरा भगवती भारत माता को जोड़ने के लिए हमारे अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी ने अपना प्रधानमंत्रित्व के समय में स्वर्ण चतुर्भुज की कल्पना को साकार किया, और देश में प्रधानमंत्री ग्राम सड़क योजना के द्वारा गांव को जोड़ा, और गांव के अंतर्गत छोटे छोटे रास्ता को कंक्रीट सड़क की योजना से जोड़ा। इससे देश का विकास आगे बढ़ा। अमेरिकन प्रेसिडेंट, फॉर्मर प्रेसिडेंट कैनेडी ने बोला था, America is not rich because its roads are good. American roads are not good because America is rich. But America is rich because its roads are good. So if our roads will be good, if it will be electrified, and if we can give up all the vehicles that consume fuel, then our nation will no doubt be at the top of the nations, no doubt. So now environment is a serious problem. All were shouting against these Kishans who are responsible for burning this parali. But are we not responsible? Only 5-6% pollution is from the parali burning. But for the vehicles, from the industries, from the transportation, pollution comes about 90%, 95%. Are we not responsible? We are discharging wastewater, very dangerous waters, to our rivers and polluting our rivers. We are polluting our atmosphere through this, our vehicles, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, buses and trucks. And we are polluting our sounds, our atmosphere, our soil, our water, our ether, everything else. This can be changed through this e-vehicles. And we can march for these solar vehicles, because all other sources are limited. This sun has infinite source of power which has been given abundantly to our nation, is very gracious on our nation, and we can explore this divine source, and we can create more eco-friendly technology so that we can reduce our pollution up to zero. and that will be giving us a very healthy atmosphere. We can dream up a disease-free body, a stress-free mind, and a pollution-free atmosphere, a violation-free, exploitation-free society, and this will be a milestone towards this great goal, and it will also enable us to reach the financial goal, the target fixed by our Honorable Prime Minister to take our economy to the height of $5 trillion economy within a limited period. With this I conclude. Namaste.